Hey, welcome, G Allastrology. This is G, and this is Cancer, October 2019. This is a continuation from the video that I got cut off from. So no, you're not in the wrong place. You are in the right place. I decided to then, at that point, I thought, what the hell? I'll just take all the videos and split them up. Why the hell not? So we're going to do Cancer, and basically, I'm just going to be specific here. For Cancers, this video is about the full moon that's happening on the 13th, Aries full moon. It's happening on the 13th of this month, and the new moon that happens at the end of the month. So you want to stay tuned because the new moon at the end of the month is pretty damn choppy, okay? And yeah. You want to kind of hear the guidance based upon the energetic setup that you are given at that time. Okay, so let's get on with what is the energy for the Cancers. Okay, so Cancer, the full moon in Aries happens at approximately 20 degrees in Aries. Okay, so that's in your 10th house of work. That is your highest hopes and aspirations and goals, the area in your life where you want recognition. You want recognition to be a leader, to be the initiator of something. You love starting new things, but you're really good at incorporating like other people involved because, well, you want to be the leader of the group, right? So you're probably finding yourself constantly doing that kind of stuff. Well, the full moon happens there, okay, at this time. And depending upon if you have any other planets there, it could be very potent for you. This full moon has a very feminine quality to it. It is very much going to be sprinkled with nurturing and female rights and mothering and my mom and my ability to be a mom or my ability to not be a mom. It's going to have a lot of strong feminine qualities to it. So whether you're male or female doesn't matter, but these issues, are going to be heightened, and it's going to be a heightened sense of emotions around these issues at this time. So opposing that, okay, that's working with your 10th and your 4th house. So that's my home. That's my home and my work, okay? That's what's going on there. You're going to have a lot of power and a lot of drive and a lot of energy in the area of your home and working on relationships, having significant one-on-one relationships in your home and wanting them to be fair, balanced, and equitable. Bottom line. This is what you have in that house all the time. And you're having Mars transiting through there. Mars is all about action, action, action. So maybe in the past month, you guys did a lot of talking about practical ways of how this would work. But now you are feeling like, well, let's do this already. It's time. I want to do this. Let's make we a reality. Okay? Because Mars gives us this attitude of being physical. I want to use my body. I want to not just sit and talk about it. Let's take action. That's Mars, and Mars is passionate. Let me see what else we can talk about for you here. Yeah, action at home. So it can also be people who already have a home, right? Or already have an established home, people who weren't talking about moving, right? Or changing things in the home. It might be doing simple things at home, like maybe you decide to paint a room. Maybe you decide to move your furniture around, right? Maybe you decide to dust your furniture. I'm trying to think of a low level. Like if it was me, I don't think I could do all those things right now. So what would I feel like I wanted to do in the home? I might be, maybe doing some laundry, like doing things physical in the house, but maybe not necessarily just my own laundry because it's this we feeling. It's this my one-on-one person. Where are they and who are they? And it's not just about self right now. It's about me going forward and doing something that involves we. in the home, okay? Now, this can also involve your property and family in general, right? Family in general, which means it could be the property of somebody else's house, like doing things with your mom, since it's a mom energy type thing, right? Maybe you have to go and do some work in your mother's home. Depending upon where this all sits in your chart, has everything to do with how this would specifically express for you. These are just generalities, okay? This is important to remember that. Now, you're going to have this anxious energy because of this. So I would advise you to utilize it. Use the energy for something. Use it. Do a creative project in the home because you've got Venus there. Libra rules your home. Venus is a very creative energy. Venus is all about beauty. How can I enhance the beauty of something? Sometimes enhancing the beauty of something is just cleaning it. You know, sometimes it's, well, I want to make this. I want to physically make something in my home. I don't know, sometimes I want to make a bread box, you know, go in the garage, pull out some tools and literally make something that I can put in the kitchen and actually use. You're a really practical thinking individual anyway. You got Virgo in the third house, so you're going to have a lot of how-tos and using the hands. It's going to be a very big deal. So maybe you're a painter. Go paint, you know, put some paintings on your walls or paint your walls, right? Enhancing the beauty, the peace, and doing it for all involved. Now, that is around the 13th, okay? Keep your emotions low. Remember what I said about the Aries full moon? The Aries full moon, it's fire involved with it, okay? When fire is involved, it amps up our emotions even more. And when our emotions are amped up even more, well, emotions amped, and you being a Cancer rising would decrease your thinking ability. So be aware of that. As they say, knowing is half the battle. Let me see here. You're going to have a lot of compatibility in the areas of romance and love, fun and children, and creating, actually. Going back to creating and painting or drawing or, you know, any creative outlet, physical outlets too, you know. So yeah, very compatible in terms of getting intimate, getting busy with a significant one-on-one, ways to bond, physically bond. You can bond with children though at this time. It would be to your advantage. You have Venus and Mercury there in that fifth house of bonding. So that would, fifth house of children, I should say. But because it's in Scorpio, anyway, just listen to my words. Bonding equals Scorpio. Fifth house is Leo, which is children, joy, creativity, fun. And it's also risk-taking. So be careful at this time. If you don't want any children, I want you to be careful at this time. Okay? This is important. Take the necessary means to have fun in a way where you get the results that you actually want. Now, you're at the end of the month. These are the troubled waters that I spoke of. The end of the month, we're having around the 28th of October is a new moon. This new moon is in opposition, in direct opposition, which means there's a tug of war going on. Okay, around your value system. It's around something that you value. Okay. For Cancer risings, it's about something that you value, and it might pertain to something in regards of, it could be food, aesthetic beauties, because your house of values right now, where you're being lit up, your individuality, you're getting ideas, your ingenuity is Taurian, because you have Taurus there. So things about Taurus rules all of our senses. Taurus is about my resources, my financial resources, what I value. You value friends, I see very much. And so you're probably coming upon new friendships, I would imagine. That's how it looks. You're honest there. And it's like, surprise! So new friends and probably unique, different friends too, which is cool because that's very fun. But that's setting up this opposition. Opposition is a tug of war, okay? That's what opposition is. It's a tug of war. So that's going to be something you'll be facing at the end of the month, okay? And that's going to be groups, big groups, okay? And your intimate one-on-one relationships and possibly children, okay? So it's a matter of just striking a balance. being pulled in this direction. Somebody wants your time to do this, or you want to go there and do this, and then somebody wants you over here to do this, and you have to figure out, damn, I can't be in two places at one time. I just have to kind of figure that out. And you will. You're smart. You've got the, use the sisters right now, which are Venus and Mercury in Scorpio. They are working to your favor, where you're going to have some great ideas of how to do that. Okay? So go ahead and take care of business with children, fun, joy, creativity, and then you will have time. Make sure you set time aside for all of that, and then you'll have time to do the other things that you want to do in your groups and your friendships. Now, also at the end of the month, you're going to be seeing a tension set up between your home and your significant one-on-one partnerships. These partnerships are business, have a business taste to them, okay? So whether you have business partnerships or whether you're planning on mixing financial partnerships with romantic partnerships and business, that's a possibility. There's going to be more work involved. You're going to have to work harder. You're going to have to take not 3 steps to get to the goal, but 10 steps to reach your goal. So this could somehow clash with home, okay, and with all the stuff you were trying to do earlier in the month around the home. This will clash, and you'll have to work a little bit harder towards that, okay? So you can do it. Just get through with the talking. You have the ability to do a lot of good talking. You're going to have great ideas, too, because you have this extra energy that's coming to your support of ideas just popping in out of nowhere. So communicate them. Use the power of your voice. Talk things through, and you're going to be able to have no problem working it out. All right, so that ends your reading for the month of October for Cancer. Thank you.